Hello and welcome. Emo singer, wonderful poet, and summer. Welcome to this evening. We start with six poets who go down by the heavy evening. This is our first poet of that title. We eventually called Dormant. But you're on.
All right. And good to be back here with all you. So I have just three brief poems to get us started here for the season. So the first poem is called Only October. October is the month of red and orange and the taste of honey and sweet potatoes and the wind in the trees.
Okay.
And
to the Paris Review.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
Right. Number two, David.
Okay, this is called Clay Tablets. Gilgamesh did all right, but that's not saying much. Uruk's king could fight. Enkidu flew like bird with wing, glue and old horses and stuff. It's a funny thing. But to go north in days of yore, what of those gods so far removed? Of Odin, Loki, Ymir, and Thor? And mighty heroes in peace and wrath. Beware Beowulf and Arthur the Bear. They're climbing the muddy path. Run, come, see. The two goblins are eating fish, and it's all captured on yellowed paper.
Okay. Keep up the surprises. Three's a charm, David.
Three's a charm. Halloween. On this one night, when the sun goes down in crimson ruin beyond the brown hills, then comes the time when warlocks and demons fly through windswept skies. The fiery eyes of jack-o'-lanterns and of night-shaded cats, and the full moon dully reflecting on screaming hordes of long-dead hags. The wisp of children's fancies, or the mad beliefs of men and women, slaughtering a young lamb and smearing its fresh blood on their naked bodies. Pagan rites remembered and practiced on this devil's night till dawn calls them home.
Nice.
All right. Till they call home. Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. And here's a link to the Rorschach page that those poems appeared in. So I put a link in there. And Pablo has joined us.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. How are you guys doing?
Swell.
I hear you. Are you still in the New York state of mind, Mo?
Still pretty much, to tell you the truth. Yes.
Yeah. It looks like you had a lot of fun, man. I was following your events as you shared them. Yeah.
Yeah, I was quite satisfied and glad to see you on board. So get ready for 3 poems as in this round, Pablo.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
It is a plan. Ayo. Ayo.
Hey,
Okay.
yo.
So now we're going to go from San Francisco to New York to Harlem, and we're going to bring on Angoma. Hello, Angoma.
Hello. So I understand that it's Domestic Violence Awareness Week. So I dug up this poem. I thought it would be apropos. It's called "She Didn't Know That Love Don't Come with Ass Whippings." The more I observed the situation, the more I wondered what was missing from her life, a mirror or a mama, or if her life mirrored her mama. Perhaps she suffered a poor self-concept or a man that didn't love her. It seemed his standard of beauty was suspect. After knocking boots, there was nothing left. No post-coital cuddles. Just just as you can go home now. See, but home was the last place she wanted to be. It seems that's where her trouble started, in a house of mirrors that wasn't home. Reflections of dysfunction we like to call a family, but roots we missing from the tree. Smoked or snorted, guzzled or mainlined, it all goes to the brain. So Uncle used to sit her on his knee when she was only 3, with his hand up her dress, his fingers rubbing her treasure chest, while Mama didn't say a thing. See, Uncle was slinging, Mama was hitting that rock he was bringing. Besides that, he put food on the table and tapped that ass whenever he was able. So she didn't go out shooting from the hip, because she ended up with a busted lip. Now, daughter was a quick learner. Soon she figured flipping burgers wasn't the move. Besides, she'd gotten pretty smooth at flipping niggas. It made her purse strings bigger. Plus, she could earn more on her back than standing on corners slinging crack. Besides, it wasn't ladylike, and a homegirl was a hottie. She could stop traffic with that body. With her rear end in motion, she could float a ship without an ocean. But I digress. Didn't mean to change the subject from this mess. See, while daughter was stacking paper, things got a bit dangerous. So she came up with a plan that she needed a man for protection and maybe give her life some direction. Besides, she figured even thugs need love. So she found a jack so she could play Jill. It got so good she forgot her pills. Now there's a bun in the oven. Now thug life wasn't ready to be a dad. A broken home was all he ever had. He didn't even have a clue about what he was supposed to do. Drugging and drinking, fucking and fighting is all he knew. So after the drugging and drinking and fucking and fighting, concussions and abrasions, he still had the audacity to say to you, "Please forgive me, I won't do it again. I love you, boo." Postscript. In the USA alone, a woman reports domestic violence every 9 seconds. We haven't counted the unreported.
Okay. Wow. On the real side with that relationship, Angoma.
Yeah.
Not how we'd like it to go down, but how it does go down for people who are.
Yeah. This is called Jesus Wept. Soon I will be done with the troubles of the world. The troubles of the world, the troubles of the world. Soon I will be done with the troubles of the world. These teabaggers, so-called believers in the Christ myth, pious they sing, oh how they love Jesus. Would they invite him to the table because he was homeless, deny him a job, seeing brown was the color of the skin he was in, had long hair and chased money changers out of temples, deemed an outlaw, profiled as Palestinian because he came from Galilee and lived amongst the poor? Would they break bread and wash his feet, find him a clean robe, some food to eat, or leave him in the street? Would he be tear gassed and locked up because they protested against war? Would they be angry that they had free will and a right to choose, and they have no one but themselves to blame if they win or lose? Would they understand he take a stand with the oppressed against the strong? Could they live doing what's just and good, choosing right from wrong, not expecting heavenly rewards? Could they believe and practice the idea that all creatures should be free? Would they believe when I tell them Easter is a pagan holiday? Would they believe when I tell them anyway? Tell me what would it take before they can see he wasn't sent here to be hanging from a tree. He wasn't sent here to be hanging from a tree. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the third one gonna be? I hadn't chosen anything, you know. I'm just kind of like scrolling in my.
Give us your time. All right.
Here, so give me just a second. I got something
All
here.
right.
Well, I don't know. Mama taught me that prayer changes things, so I'm praying for enough steel to keep it real. Because death is the only door out of here, but we'd be scared to leave our bodies. This body's been kicked around long enough and wasn't supposed to last forever, and my soul cries out to be free. Besides, the only thing constant is change. So I'm sitting meditating on the one when a b-boy in his boombox scared my spirit guides away, and I'm lost in a rat race trying to buy shit my TV says I need to survive. And I'm searching for freedom, but I can't even find it anymore. So I'm on a vision quest, trying to find a way up out of this mess. I'm walking through the park, talking to the trees. They got a protest going on against giving up their lives for cashless. And the local snowmakers union won't cross the picket line till Santa kicks in with some kickback. So it's 75 degrees in New York in December, and it seems like the whole damn universe is under attack by the greedy as they plunder the world, exploiting the needy. So I'm rolling 7 ounces deep in mysticism. I meditated till the lights went out, but Con Ed wasn't hearing it. Not even an om could cut the darkness. So I'm burning 7 candles trying to find the light of God inside, but she's busy gunning the Salvation Army healing a bell ringer who was shot by a 10-year-old white kid with a Tech 9 from Oregon. Seemed like faith was raped over charity and everything seems hopeless. So I'm hanging out in poetry circles trying to hear the truth. But all I get is soft porn stroking my ego to erection with no satisfaction. Too many poets saying nothing well, but I'm looking for substance, something I can take home. There's not enough meat to fill a doggy bag, so I stick to vegetarianism like a religion trying to ward off starvation. I'm chanting for peace and justice, but Ken Banks was murdered by the new weapon of choice. A killer cop's two-way radio to the head killed him dead. No backup needed, no caution heeded, and I'm praying for Buddha. He's laying face down, spread eagle on the concrete, jacked up by 50 on the corner of 112th Street, and it seemed like the interest on karmic debt is higher than bail, so I guess he'll spend cashless in jail. The herb spot's been shut down to improve the quality of life for street corner pharmaceuticals who offer death at half the price, while the last legal drug dealer's local watering holes like the newsroom in the Bronx offers 3-for-1 shots of rock that watered down, except the poets like me who are banned for using the N-word because the owner is an N-word. But alcoholism kills your liver first. It's easy to collect from the taxes of the dead, so I scream out other obscenities instead, like poverty and ignorance plus imperialism equals fascism, but justice turns a deaf ear to my fears. So I'm looking for a detox for Jesus. For Jesus. Oh, I'm looking for a detox from Jesus addiction. But the offering plate gets in the way because organized religion is big business, but nobody tells the poor as they pay and pray for more salvation from this hell we be living in. So, Hail Mary, full of gold, the Vatican's been bought and sold. Hell, we had homes and jobs before they brought us here. My ancestors built pyramids for years before picking cotton. Maybe that's been forgotten. So I'm quoting Hakeem Alabuti saying, Jesus saves, Jesus saves, Jesus saves green stamps, but green stamps are obsolete, and the poor and the homeless beg for food to eat in this land of plenty when not a damn thing is free. So don't call me no poet, because me, I'm just a pissed off brother with a pen.
Wow.
Whoa. Nice.
Just yeah. All right. It's good to have you back, Angora.
Yeah. Thank you. Good to be back.
Observation and my experience. All right. Now, next, everyone. Next. With a New York born and raised poet, who's living in Paris. Hello, Jack. You're on.
Hello again. The one thing I did not mention about regarding what was new is that my daughter was married recently, and I couldn't be there for outlaw reasons, but she requested that she asked me to write a poem to be recited at the ceremony, and it was read by my son, her brother. It's called Bliss. The sound by itself excites the sense. This, the assimilative cascade that goes forth from here and runs on through valleys unseen. This, the two is, come together as one. Affluent, its limpid stability of bliss. Sibilance, whispered at night, placid wandering beside a wandering stream. The shade of susurrant leaves. It is only and cannot will, a promise attained, not to be made, but abided in and abided. The first look that spoke, first sight, still showed to pair the paradise you roll. Cytherean coming and going, pilgrims so on your way and return. Bliss is the kiss that life at times will places with our own lips.
Oh, very nice, Jack.
Thank you. Thank you. And then I have something called, it's another love poem. It's called Ubi Sunt, which is a Latin formula for, where has it gone? And so, to my aging lips, no kiss will come. Spring climbs the hill, into view its earliest leaves, as does my despair. Forlorn in love, I say goodbye to quiet kisses, gentle memories, and life as it was. No more will chime the bell that brings her to me at my door. No more will patience triumph if I wait. The poorest fool in melancholy coil, by silence bound and entwined with sorriest reproach, saddest regret, only can join my lament for the days gone by that will not come again. Joys that brimmed the briefest cup, but swiftly to be refilled. And so, to my aging lips at last, no kiss, no kiss, no kiss, no kiss will come.
Sweet song.
All right. This is called Possession. You know what I want. You don't have to be afraid. I am not afraid, though your passion terrifies me. The fragility it hides. You can let go if you wish, and I can let go. I do, fervently. You are the one chance I have to live. I can be yours for a time, the time we have. For me, it is all time, and I want to spend it with you. Take me if you can. Take me if you will. I have been yours for so long. I'm sorry. I have been yours for so long, I lose the idea of possession. It has become but a single word for my life, the best I have, and the holiest to speak. There will be more that comes after. Only the silence through which we fall, and I fade into nothing. So there.
Very good.
Thank you.
Method on Angora, Martin Rosing, and Caroline are going to be interchanging stanzas in English and French. So, Caroline and Martin, you're on.
Great. So let's begin with the longest poem, then the two after are very shorter. This one was the first we wrote together, I think.
Is it first? Oh dear, the thing I just went through just got messed up. I'm sorry. Give me a moment. I don't know what happened. Very strange. It's okay. It's fine. Okay. So I think this one, if I understood what we wanted, Carolina, the first one we'll start with is blinkers, right?
Yes.
Yes. It's called blinkers. And what of us who fix our blinkered eyes on pretty posters with glowing colors, promises of liquid lyrics emulsified with soothing lies, we savor them in advance, forgetting the bit and harness, faithful to the monster we refuse to see.
œillères. Et qu'en est-il de nous qui, avec nos œillères, regardons de jolies affiches aux couleurs chatoyantes, promesses de paroles liquides, émulsionnées et de mensonges apaisants. Nous les savourons à l'avance, oubliant le mort et le harnais, fidèles aux monstres que nous refusons de voir.
Step after step, keeping the pace, refusing to know to protect our peace. We might as well wear a lampshade on our heads with a switch behind the ear to disconnect our brain.
Pas à pas, gardons le rythme, refusant de savoir pour protéger notre paix. Nous pourrions tout aussi bien porter un abat-jour sur la tête, avec un interrupteur derrière l'oreille pour déconnecter notre cerveau.
Where is the electrician to rewire the bulb, the dentist to clean our teeth, the coachman to cut the reins?
Où est l'électricien pour rebrancher l'ampoule, le dentiste pour nous nettoyer les dents, le cocher pour couper nos rênes?
Let's yodel a cheerful song, drum rolls, let's all have a party, raise our glasses and close our eyes, raise our eyebrows and throw our shot glasses. Praise the monster, he must eat, and those he eats are such tasty morsels.
Sifflons une chanson joyeuse, roulement de tambour, faisons la fête, levons nos verres et fermons les yeux. Haussons les sourcils et jetons nos verres. Louez le monstre, il doit manger, et ceux qu'il mange sont des bouchées si savoureuses.
Let's have a drink of this happy cocktail, Bloody Mary, tears, blood, a splash of bile, and a pinch of pepper to spice it up.
Buvons un verre de ce joyeux cocktail, Bloody Mary, larmes, sang, un peu de bile, et une pincée de poivre pour relever.
Fleeing from the crazy farandole of mystical mystifiers into the fresh air, catching our breaths in a net, we skip along, but the road ahead changes, the grass withers, the colors fade.
Fuyant la folle farandole des mystiques mystificateurs au grand air, reprenant notre souffle dans un filet, nous sautons d'un pas à l'autre, mais la route change, l'herbe blanchit, les couleurs s'estompent.
Step after step, staggering as we move forward to the end of the path, stony, uneven with the monstrous footprints. Like a field trampled by a herd of terrified horses, we stand, one shoulder slumped, with matted mane, clogs covered in dung, examining our feet, wondering where to step.
Pas à pas, titubant, nous avançons jusqu'à la fin du chemin caillouteux, défoncé par les empreintes du monstre. Tel un champ piétiné par une horde de chevaux épouvantés. Nous nous tenons debout, l'épaule tombante, la crinière emmêlée, les sabots crotteux. Examinons nos pieds, nous demandons où marcher. That was the first one.
Okay. All right. Successful.
Mhm.
The second one is lighter a bit.
It's a love poem.
It's a love poem. It's called I Have to Love You. I was too busy protecting you. When we were walking, I held the umbrella and forgot to hold your hand.
J'ai oublié de t'aimer. J'étais trop occupée à te protéger. Quand on marchait, j'ai tenu le parapluie et j'ai oublié de te tenir la main.
I forgot how to make a paper boat to sail on the puddles. I was too busy avoiding traffic to listen to the words you were singing.
J'ai oublié comment faire un bateau en papier pour voguer sur les flaques. J'étais trop occupée à éviter les voitures pour écouter les paroles que tu chantais.
Now my heart is humming this little chorus I don't know the lyrics of. I wish I could share the color of its colibri wings with you, my green thumb planter who changed my desert into a forest. How the monkeys challenge the rising sun that blinds me. Sorry, where the hell are monkeys?
Maintenant, mon cœur fredonne ce petit refrain dont je ne connais pas les paroles. J'aimerais pouvoir partager ces couleurs d'ailes de colibri avec toi. Ma jardinière aux pouces verts qui changea mon désert en forêt, où les singes hurleurs défient le soleil levant qui m'aveugle.
Sweet words evaporate on my approach, leaving only an apologetic silence. like the shadow of the brim of your hat across your face.
Les mots doux s'évaporent à mon approche, ne laissant qu'un silence apologétique, comme l'ombre du bord de ton chapeau sur ton visage.
My heart is humming. Up in the leaves, the wind carries the echo of your voice. Too late, I stop. I let go of the umbrella. It somersaults down the street.
Mon cœur fredonne. Là-haut dans les feuilles, le vent porte l'écho de ta voix. Trop tard. Je m'arrête pour écouter. Je laisse tomber le parapluie qui fait des culbutes dans la rue.
Slipping in the grooves of my skin, the rain wakens the secret tempo of my heart. It races, crescendos, like the train I chase after as it leaves the station. And the more I run, the less I take the time to love you.
Glissant dans les sillons de ma peau, la pluie réveille le tempo secret de mon cœur. Il court, crescendo comme le train. Je cours après quand il quitte la gare et plus je cours, moins je prends le temps de t'aimer.
All right, congratulations.
Okay,
I have a question. One of you, the authors of the poems.
Yes, because yes, yeah, both, and we write. I guess we write about the same number of verses. It's equal.
Are you working on
It's going on, but it depends at the time we have to write. So some weeks we can write 2 or 3 poems and stop for months entire, and then going on. It's really unpredictable.
Carrots, radishes,
continue on with it? Thank you. Caroline.
We have one more if you want.
It's a very short one.
The short one. It's the most recent one.
Yeah.
It's called Endophyte. There are fungi that live inside the leaves of ferns. Rhizomes squeeze between the lines of cells loaded with unknown meanings.
Il existe des champignons qui vivent à l'intérieur des feuilles de fougère. Les rhizomes se faufilent entre les lignes de cellules, chargées de significations inconnues.
One within the other, they outgrow their limits.
L'une dans l'autre, ils repoussent leurs limites.
What do they know of the arrogant sun? In the shadow of the big fronds, I close my eyes and see the filigree of dreams growing through the spaces in my mind.
Que savent-ils du soleil arrogant? Rayons verts tempérés par la sève à l'ombre des grandes ondes. Je ferme les yeux et je vois en filigrane des rêves se développant à travers les espaces de mon esprit.
One at the heart of the other. Wings of greenery have been unfurling since geological time. In the heights of the Edapon, mycorrhiza feeds and nourishes.
L'une au cœur de l'autre, les ailes de verdure se déroulent depuis des temps géologiques dans les hauteurs de l'Édafon. La mycorhize abreuve et nourrit.
Connections between thoughts and feelings, interlacing chitin and cellulose. Dendrites attached to axons reaching my fingertips.
Des liens entre les pensées et les sentiments. Entrelacs de chitine et de
I call
cellulose,
it my contraption.
dendrites attachées à des axones
Grandpa
atteignant le
enjoyed
bout
your
de mes doigts.
contraption.
Is it me or my microbiota kissing your lips?
Est-ce moi ou mon microbiote qui embrasse tes lèvres?
Very good.
Snap, snap.
There was one word, Ediphone.
Yes. Edaphon, it's a scientific word to describe, you know, the up parts of the down. C'est la partie du sous-sol de la Terre la plus haute, je crois.
Okay.
Si je me souviens bien de...
C'est un mot géologique.
C'est un mot plutôt botanique, je dirais.
It's a soil biology.
Hmm.
Okay.
It's from soil biology. It's a word I learned from Caroline. She found it.
But it's an aspect of the soil.
Yes.
Okay. How do you spell it?
Edaphon.
Okay, Ediphone. Thank you.
You can find it in Wikipedia.
Oh, yes, of course, I'll be looking.
It's very nice to read those definitions. I love it. Beautiful new words.
Yeah.
A new world.
Yeah.
This is good to strike into postmodernism, which proves indeed it has not all been said before.
Yeah.
It has not all, and tonight is a great, authentic example.
Yeah.
So give one for those who don't want to fall into the law of postmodernist preservation.
Is it ketone in English is what? Is
chitin is, plants have cellulose and fungi have chitin.
Yeah.
They're very closely related.
It's a great word, and I've never heard it in a poem before.
But the words are very beautiful to use. They are nice. Very.
Okay, guys, girls, everybody. Now we're going to move on back to ATL in Atlanta, where our poet friend Kiana Gibbs is very kind.
Hello, can you hear me? All right, so it's great to be back. Hello, everyone. My first poem is titled A Redemption Song. This is a chant about suffering unearned and misogyny and hope. This is Redemption Song. She leans on faith as victims do to make it through to heaven's gate. And though she cries, black swollen eyes, her feet to bleed her feet. Her battered pride she tries to hide under the guise of laughter. She wears a smile for every mile of laughter, every mile of sorrow life throws at her. She shakes a dollar from a dime and makes her quarters cry. She gathers pennies by the road until the well runs dry. Her only vice, a man of ice, who brings her joy and pain. From Gothic eyes to granite fists, she's shackled to his chain. And scores of us who know her not do scoff and call her names. We judge her plight from distant heights, like gods of her domain. We know not why she wears a smile for every mile of sorrow. Perhaps she knows that woes unearned are all redeemed tomorrow. Perhaps she knows that woes unearned are all redeemed tomorrow. This is a chant about suffering unearned and misogyny and hope. This is Redemption Song. Ayo. So that's my first one. And the second piece is titled I Never Knew. I Never Knew is really my story. I used to work in the pharmaceutical industry with Pfizer, and then I got sick. Got this weird illness called Behçet's, and which brings me, changed my journey from corporate to creative. So here I am. I never knew my life would change from pain to laughter. For a while it seemed the rain would never end. The doctors tried, but none could find the answer. The rain kept falling pit-a-pat on my parade. I did the work and earned the means to be a winner. I learned the script. I got the gig. I nailed the role slowly, steadily. I started climbing corporate ladders rung by rung. The sun kept shining. The weather was dope. Then one day I felt a lump under my left shoulder. The next week I felt another under my right. Over time they grew into very painful clusters. But the sun kept shining. The weather was dope. Plus them perks and pay raises kept my spirits high. And the trips to fancy places felt good. I cannot lie. Yet something in my soul didn't feel right. I was peddling pills and paying the bills, but at what price? You see, the path I chose was paved in green, gold, and the carcasses of addicted souls, so rich, all they had was money. But the perks and pay raises kept my spirits high, and the trips to fancy places felt good. I cannot lie. Yet something in my soul didn't feel right. I was peddling pills and paying the bills, but at what price? I never knew. Then rock bottom came, like Y2K, and my blue chip path paved in green and gold became penny lane. The exit signs flashed neon red, and the lumps came back from Silk Road with a few more enigmatic friends. But the perks and pay raises kept my spirits high, and the trips to fancy places felt good. I cannot lie. Yet something in my soul didn't feel right. I was peddling pills and paying the bills, but at what price? Then Grim Reaper came knocking on the door of my house on the hill, singing, "Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home." I never knew my life would change from pain to laughter. For a while I thought the rain would never end. The doctors tried, but none could find the answer. The rain kept falling, pit-a-pat, on my parade. But my life did change after another house call from the Reaper in 2007. He knocked again on the door of my house on the hill, singing that same sweet chariot song. But I wasn't ready to go. I still had work to do, places to see, poems to write, stories to tell. And that's when I became a griot. I never knew my life would change from pain to laughter, but God did. Ayo. So that's I never knew. Um, that was that's actually going to be a piece that I'm putting together with music, making it a dub poem, and that's going to be available on SoundCloud on Apple Music on October 14th. So it's I Never Knew by Pablo GT, which is Pablo GT, Pablo the OG from Guyana, which is GT. All right, this final piece is titled something I wrote a few days ago. It's titled Like a Diamond. Let me just pull it up. Okay. If only life came with a note that read as follows: never give up on your dreams, never give in to your fears, never ever lose hope, always believe in yourself, even if no one believes in you. Always stay true to yourself. Don't let life's valleys change you. And you read it like a prayer every day. The God in you will surely find a way to shape you in the mold of greatness and unveil the best version of you. And your light will shine like a diamond wherever you go. Yes, your light will shine like a diamond. Your presence will radiate warmth wherever you go. Your aura will glow wherever you go. And your voice will resonate with the confidence of an eagle flying high above life's peaks and valleys. And the world will be your oyster. To everyone hearing these words, this note's for you. This note is from the God in me to the God in you. Never give up on your dreams. Never give in to your fears. Never lose hope. Always believe in yourself, even if no one believes in you. Always stay true to yourself. Don't let life's valleys change you. Read it like a prayer as you begin each day. And the God in you will surely find a way to make your light shine like a diamond. Ayo. So those are that's my tree. Thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity to share my craft with the Angora poets in the world. Thank you, Mo.
Good luck on your musical adaptation.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Yeah, looking forward to hear that. Thank you. Okay, well, it's come to the last poet on this round, and that would be me. And first, I don't mind showing you. Let's see if I can get it. This is the cover of my new book. It just simply says Mo Seeger, Uncensored, fighting back against the self-censorship of the puritanical woke movement, okay, which is left behind the original, which were women of color. Yes, and they were soon outdone by people much less, much less severe problems. But that seems the way. Here's what I like to do with you is read you a piece where I responded on a YouTube channel, which was very, very hot. So indulge me. It's a brief prose piece from a comedian that he was afraid anymore to say anything from the stage about women for fear he would be labeled a misogynist. And a woman from the audience screamed up at him, "That's right." And he said to her, "Okay, and where are you from?" And she said, "I'm from Tennessee." And he said, "Okay." And I said this to her when she said, reminded him, "All white men are racist," is what she reminded him. Okay, so here's what I wrote back. The irony: white women benefiting decades and decades of as wives and daughters of slavers, of black people as plantation owners. The death of Emmett Till. Happy wives of predator businessmen, women corporate chiefs abusing fair business practices. Secretary of State Madeleine Albright asked about the estimated deaths of 500,000 non-combatants in the U.S. war with Iraq. Albright responded, "Collateral deaths are bound to happen." Mighty white of you, Albright. Hillary illegally sabotaging Bernie's 216 campaign. Now that's a white privileged woman. As her direct policies as Secretary of State resulted in the massive mortal bombings of tens of thousands of brown women and brown girls in Iraq, Libya, Afghanistan. And wouldn't you know, no opposition from the mainstream influential women who were fighting for the rights of American women. And all those Karen to deny the very legitimate fightbacks against domestic abuse, right? Their injustice for sure. Recognizing Susan B. Anthony and the suffragettes. And concluding with, for a sex, 51% of the population that has valiantly fought against suppression of their own kind, with millions of women being acted as guilty.
Your audio is going in and out, Mo.
Okay, well, that's the best I can do.
Okay.
The most of it.
Yep.
Okay, so here's my next piece, if I could go to that. And this is, okay, okay. This piece is a response to Charles Bukowski, who was recorded as saying, "Writers are they who suffer unhappy childhood." The best writers, well, many in my opinion, yes, it's true, are they who suffered an unhappy childhood. I don't deny it, I won't hide it, but I will not see it as a badge of virtue, because I know billions of my fellow travelers have endured the same or worse. Only to moan and live in the darkness and carry it as an emblem is nothing more than a form of narcissism. I say laugh, I say cry, I say celebrate is your draw of the cards. Ignore put downs, rejections, and carry on with the bittersweet drama that the Creator has birthed of you. Naked honesty to oneself is the ticket. Let others delude themselves that they are anything but the same, which provides the gods with amusements.
Hmm.
Okay, so that, all right. Now, Bonjour, hello, and welcome to Sun. Well, I'll look it up video. That's on a video I made. Let me find it on screen here. Flight. Look. Look into me, into my eyes, into yours. See inside. Design. Vessels built in the roof as the roof caves in. Battles fought. Wounds. How I always laugh and cry at the wrong time. For you, share my delight in the simplest manifestations of the unfathomable, the mysteries, and yes, animal satiation. Chaos theory is but a hint of what's to come. The truth is, water does not drown in itself. Fire does not suffer from its heat. Wind does not collapse or lose its breath. You might hold my hand as we flee the tyranny of the straight line. Look, look at you. I do. You're licking your lips, stretching your limbs, smelling the danger of letting it go. The blood in your veins, a cocktail of adrenaline, hormones and laughter, anticipation, desires. Look, there you are, playing on a stage, and it's your life in flight. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for the feedback on that. If you were to say white women are as guilty of racism as white men, think about it. Prove me wrong. History and contemporary events as a guide. Okay, I got another one coming up in the next segment. And raising hell again, which is much my case. But he's got to do it. Bruce inspired me to do it. I carry on with it. Anyway, that's the end of round one. And we've heard a lot of really, really impressioning poetry now. So why don't y'all talk to yourselves for a few minutes, and we'll return with round two, where everyone is invited to submit two pieces. Okay, round two in a few minutes.